Hey everybody, it's Chris from the Droning Company here with my new friend Ian from Zing Drones. Ian, very nice to meet you, man. Absolutely awesome. Now, if you're not familiar with Zing Drones, we've got delivery, we've also got remote ID as one of your newer things. We're going to be talking about both. Let's talk about Zing as a company and where your origins came from with drone delivery. Tell us more about that.
Sure, so Zing, we are started in 2018 doing drone deliveries. We first started under Part 107. We had this unique insight in the market where a lot of people thought delivery was not possible under Part 107. We found these unique use cases such as over waterways in New Orleans, over the Mississippi River, things like that, where people would drive 45 minutes round trip to deliver these things around these waterways, while we could just deliver it in 2 minutes over the river with a drone.
Wow.
So we were testing that out, started really ramping that up, got a big network of drone pilots, started seeing what was possible with drone delivery, and found that basically a lot of people who wanted to see drone deliveries happen, it was really limited by the regulations.
Sure.
So Part 135 type certification, that's kind of the next level of drone delivery. That's why we've partnered up with NARMA here.
Okay.
They're working on their type certification for the aircraft, which will enable beyond visual line of sight, fully autonomous operations. And so that's kind of our next iteration, is getting that fully autonomous type certified platform so that we can fly beyond visual line of sight.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, no, and I know that's a big topic in the industry right now. Is we've got remote ID coming, which we'll get to in a second. But beyond visual line of sight seems to be the next thing that people want to see a little bit of change with. So, where are you at in that conversation? Where, does Zing have any insight they can offer us for where that's at and what we can expect?
Yeah. So beyond visual line of sight, biggest topic I'd say right now, 2023. Basically, what we're looking at is for drone delivery operations, you can either get a Part 135 air carrier certificate, which has quite a high barrier to entry and basically takes a lot of capital and time to achieve. And then there's a rumored Part 108, which is the Beyond Visual Line of Sight Aviation Rulemaking Committee. They made their report, and that will enable risk-based beyond visual line of sight flight.
Gotcha, okay.
So drones such as this AF-100 or bigger aircraft under 55 pounds, as long as they can prove that they're not too risky to fly, they'll be able to fly beyond visual line of sight, do inspections, delivery, all kinds of things. And that'll be under the new Part 108 regulation with a new license for fully autonomous 1 to 5, 1 to 10 style flights.
Okay. I've heard Part 108 was a rumor. I'd love to see something like that to sort of simplify things for guys like me, but we'll just have to wait and see. The one thing we don't have to wait very long to see about is remote ID. As of the recording of this video, we are at September 6th?
Yes.
So we are exactly 10 days away from remote ID, the proposed implementation date, and you guys have a new solution that can help people out when they want to comply with remote ID.
Yeah, so this is our Zing ZRID or remote ID broadcast module. There's 2 ways to comply with remote ID. Those are standard remote ID, where it's built into the drone, or there's the remote ID broadcast module. Most DJI drones before the Mavic 3 are going to require a remote ID broadcast module. So there's around 350,000 that are registered that need a remote ID broadcast module right now. Based on a recent report, only 11,000 have been shipped out so far. So we're going to have a massive issue on September 16th with non-compliance. And that's why the FAA is putting out this possible relief. A ton of them are on back order. Our remote ID module is manufactured in the US and assembled in the US.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we have a very fast turnaround time. So when people put in orders now, we'll be able to fulfill them quite quickly compared to our competitors who are planning to ship in like November, where we're about to start shipping next week.
That's huge news that you guys are going to be shipping like next week, because people are looking for those solutions. So if they want to learn more about Zing drones, whether it's the delivery side of things or if they're looking for a remote ID solution, where can they go to learn more about Zing?
So learn more about our delivery site at zingdrones.com, and to find this module right here, zingdrones.shop, or at ZingHQ on Instagram.
Excellent. Ian, very nice meeting you. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you.